that like PT is like one of the most played characters in all of Ultimate. Like he has so many top player representatives, mid-level representatives. Like there are so many people who just play Pokemon Trainer out there. Just because the character's like one, I feel like enticing because you can play 3 different characters in one, and 2, like they just feel very good to play. Like everything execution wise with the character doesn't feel like clunky or out of sorts, except for maybe Ivy. I feel like Ivy's like weirdly floaty, but
Yeah,
Squirtle and Zard control like a dream.
I say, and what Ivy lacks in, I guess, movement pretty much makes up with everything else. So
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Even if it's just up air and down air, he's chilling. But
so Mav, I'm sure, has seen his fair share of time in the Kanto region.
Oh yeah, dude.
Fighting a bunch of PTs.
Yeah, between let's see, all the PTs that have been in the state of New Jersey, there's a lot of them, including
even Tri-State in general, because there's a lot of intermingling.
That's true.
Got like Beast, Wishes, Ralphie at one point had a PT, Bonkai. There's so many. There's actually so many. Dan the Man. There's so many. It's crazy.
There really are a lot of them, and there's several in each of the region too.
Oh yeah. Every region, if you live in general, if you just live, there's probably a PT somewhere locally near you. That's pretty good.
Yeah, probably within 10 10 miles maybe.
Oh yeah. Find your local PT player today.
App specifically for finding PT names.
He said though, MaverickHunter not looking too daunted by the law. My man's breaking the law right now with this Mega Man.
I gotta tell you, dude, I feel like MaverickHunter's playing really, really confidently, and it's pretty fun to see. He's just sort of all over the place and really, yeah, not shaking, as you said, like just kind of just doing the things.
I'm wondering if he's been actively practicing at all. I gotta check Smash data real quick to see like what tournaments he's been entering, or if he's just been doing like offline practice. Because I feel like he's just been living life. And honestly, like if you haven't played like Smash, and if you're like a good player and you haven't played Smash for like months competitively, it can be like really refreshing for your mental, and you can come in with like a completely fresh perspective on the game with very limited expectations, and you can just clean house.
It's a mindset, man. I actually agree with everything you just said. I think that like sometimes even when you're getting better in your day-to-day, like your life stuff, your play just kind of tends to improve. Like it is really a mindset, because maybe instead of getting down about something that you would otherwise got down about, that turns the whole game around, or maybe it's just maybe it's just confidence to land something, you know, just not caring, which also is a big deal. Like being able to do stuff and not really attached to it. Like usually focusing on other parts of your life or just living life in general will allow you to do that. It can totally translate.
Oh yeah, and MaverickHunter, from what I've been able to tell on Smash data, has not really actively entered any Wi-Fi events since like April of last year. Like the last one he entered was in February, which was like a fusion with the Amazon gift card prize. So other than that, my man has not really entered anything for like almost 2 months. So that's kind of nutty.
Yeah, that's awesome. We'll see. I mean, he's in a good position to honestly win the bracket today.
He just did 3 up tilts.
Get out of this set free. Dude, that's what I was saying before.
Anti-air up tilt to win the game. He's trolling.
He loves that up tilt, and honestly, usually deploys at really good times. That's game.
See ya. Yo, he's so confident with that air shooter. Like, is that like a traditionally like good option for Mega Man to do? Like, I mean, MaverickHunter was using it to cross up quite a bit, but I feel like it's got like a lot of end lag and a little bit of startup. So what happens if you whiff?
But like, it's also really good too. It will hit from the ground.
He jumped.
Yeah, and if you do have a jump happy opponent and you catch them in it, they might kill themselves.
You jump or neutral air dodge, right? Those are the big 2 sins to do when you're hit by a pretty dominant wind box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, was that game 1 or was that game 2?
That was game 1.
Okay, yeah, because I just saw the guy. I thought so. All right, maybe they just dropped for a second. And we'll be back because Johnny. Okay, there he is. I was like, he just dipped.
This Guile theme goes horde.
Dude, it does. This is a good.
I love Guile's theme. It's so cool. Guile's such a cool character. He's just this American soldier dude with like this crazy haircut who can just shoot wind out of his arms.
Yeah, dude, he's kind of
Sonic Boom.
He's pretty crazy. He's like jumps very high too.
Also, as an assist trophy in this game, he is absolutely hilarious. He'll shoot Sonic Boom from across the stage. If you try to jump in on him, he just flash kicks you. It's so funny.
It's perfect, man. I love that they do that. Like, and they even meme about it in some of the victory screens where it's just him camping there and it shows the character like wants to get past them. I love when they do those. All right, man. Johnnylaw moving on to Wolf. Apparently,
he changed his tag mid-game.
Dude, so this is a tech I'm reading about in chat. Apparently, the Johnnylaw tech where he has to leave the arena after each game. Otherwise, he disconnects mid-match. And I guess he changes his. Wait, it wasn't 6 before?
I don't think so.
Oh,
chat, can you guys verify that it wasn't 6 before?
I feel like it was. Maybe not.
Can we get a replay on that? Perhaps.
Well, dude, I know at the very least for Johnnylaw, this is probably a better matchup against Mega Man.
Oh yeah, Wolf. The good part about Wolf is that he says, "Ha, you're a zoner. Cool. I can play. I have a laser. The laser is really, really good. Plus, his aerials are very, very active. Nair is a perfect approach tool to get in. Yeah, his tag was changed, or was 6. Maybe it was 6. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Either way, good character counterpick for sure. Wolf is a good character.
Yeah, I mean, Wolf's just a great character, and oh man, yeah, it's a little bit of a misaim coming out from MaverickHunter. Otherwise, probably would have just deleted Johnnylaw there, but instead, going to get the back throw, which is not going to kill Wolf.
Mav is just playing so solidly today. Like, a quick aside, like his execution has been phenomenal. He's looked extremely confident with all of his punishes. He's looked like the player on this stream so far who looks like they know what they're doing the most.
Oh yeah, man, he's hitting all the confirms. He's moving very smoothly. You know, Mega Man's a really easy character to misinput with or do something goofy with.
That's
Haven't
true.
seen a single thing really come out weird. So he's making it happen.
That might be the 2-month meditation. Turn it up.
Absolutely, man. Get the life on track and come back to Smash Bros. You realize it's not that serious, and you just start playing better.
It's true.
That's the big part about it, man. That's like my big thing for people is like you play Smash, you can be competitive. You don't necessarily have to identify with all the things that come with that. Like just live your life and play Smash.
That's true. I've seen some of the players with the best mentality I've seen have been players who don't take the game like. Don't treat the game as if it's like they're competitive. Like they're competitive, but they're not like treating it as if it's like their major like life aspiration, essentially. Like,
well, it's like putting anything on a pedestal, right? Like if you do that, then it's just not good for you on like a lot of levels. But in any case, if that's the case going on for MaverickHunter, where he's just sort of like hit some sort of detached approach, whatever it is, definitely working out, dude. I mean,
oh yeah.
I feel like he's just casually hitting some buttons at the moment, and it's still working.
Okay, good parry. Parry's looking on point too. It is Wolf though, and Johnnylaw, I gotta say, has had a pretty solid Wolf so far. Like he's been keeping a very, very good mid range. He's not afraid to use the gun, which is a staple. Gotta curb your jumping though, man.
God.
Curb your jumping.
Yeah, curb your jumping. Otherwise, that happens. So, I mean,
you get curbed by Mega Man.
It's true, dude. Mega Man actually can deal with like you jumping in his face pretty well.
There have been times. There have been times where Mav has gone from playing like really confidently and intelligently to just throwing fair out like 6 times in a row and then SDA.
I'll you know what? I will chalk that up to just some time off. I do feel like there's a certain degree of stamina for this game too. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like
Mega Man's a stamina character too. You need to have stamina to play that guy.
You have to be able to use like you got to be sort of on mentally to understand what's going on and to choose the right things and not default to stuff that is just going to put you in disadvantage. Because Mega Man has a lot of that too. He has a lot of like slower moves. Where if you're putting them out constantly against a character like Wolf, you're gonna
I respect that. The thing too is like you're not really gonna be cheesing a lot of early stocks with Mega Man unless like your opponent seriously makes an oopsie, because the character just inherently he is operating off of just a lot of chip damage, and then he gets his big hit, or he'll get a very, very solid edge guard on you. So Johnnylaw showing a little bit of nerves here. He's got to be very, very careful. Make sure he's not hitting Mav's shield unsafely. He's just got to really play this good mid-range game. Wait for Mav to screw up. MaverickHunter going for the Z-drop up tilt. I believe that's true if you get the right hitboxes of it. Yeah, oh, that was your chance.
There's a lot of hitboxes involved all around in that.
Oh, good.
That's twice on the ledge. That neutral get up, not doing Johnnylaw any favors.
You have to be really careful with that get up too. Neutral get up, I feel like, is a huge staple of a lot of people's gameplay because players will get punished for rolling once or jumping once off of ledge, and they're like, "Well, I can't do that. I have to do neutral get up." But like, neutral get up has still like a very solid like 1 frame window or 2 frame window where you can, if you throw out a hitbox at the right time, there's nothing you can do about getting hit. You can't act out of it until like a certain amount of time.
There's you know, as far as like as you start moving up the ranks and becoming a good player, like the way you come back on stage is honestly so important.
For sure.
Like
disadvantage becomes a lot more important as you get higher up.
Like, because there's a lot of players that are just very good at that kind of RPS on the stage where you're either, you know, you're not even like you kind of react to a lot of the options. So like if you're a player and you're just good at reacting, then you kind of cover most options. So being creative with how you come back to stage, or at least varying it enough to where your opponent's guessing, is like that's like a whole nother level of like getting better.
Oh, for sure, yeah.